Hi, I'm Dan Taxation is Theft Berman. I'm running for President of the United States and I want to talk to you about pardons. As President, one of the powers that we have is to pardon people who have been charged with crimes. Certain crimes that really shouldn't be crimes. Now, this power has been abused in the past to actually get criminals out of prison. But I want to use this for good. There are so many people in this country who are incarcerated on non-violent, victimless drug charges. Those people shouldn't be in prison, and you shouldn't be paying to have them there. We're going to save so much money by letting these people out of prison who shouldn't be there. There are also some big names out there. Edward Snowden, Ross Ulbricht, Randall Lord, Irwin Schiff, Chelsea Manning. There are so many people in prison for victimless crimes. Of course, I like to say there's no such thing as a victimless crime. There's only tyrants throwing innocent people in prison. These people should not be in prison. They've done no harm to other people, and in many cases, they've actually done a great amount of good for this country and the people in it. If anything, some of these people deserve medals of honor or medals of peace. I want to pardon these people. And it doesn't just end there. We've got people in prison for non-violent drug charges, but we also have people in prison for money laundering, which sounds like a big, dangerous crime that's associated with drug dealers. But the truth of the matter is, the federal government has used this against innocent people who don't deserve to be in prison. But the way the federal government prosecutes, you are guilty until proven innocent. We can't have this in this country. It's absolutely criminal on the part of the government, and all of these people need to be pardoned. This is one of the most important things that I will do on day one, is to get all of these innocent people released from prison. If they have families to go home to who can support them immediately, they're free to walk out. If they don't have any families and they don't have any jobs, we don't want to force them to be homeless on the streets. So what we'll do is we'll allow a portion of the prison to remain unlocked so that people are free to come and go as they please until they can find a job and get themselves back on their feet. We will exonerate them and expunge their records to make sure every job opportunity that was available to them before these terrible convictions are available to them now. This is very important to get this country back on track, and this is what I will do on day one. And I will continue to fight for the rights of incarcerated prisoners who are there on charges, many of them falsely accused. Now, I know a lot of people are worried, but wait, how do you know that these people are falsely accused? Well, there are many independent agencies, nonprofit organizations that have been going through many of these cases, now with DNA evidence, to exonerate and release prisoners who have been in prison for 20 to 50 years. Some of them have already been executed. It's not easy, it's very expensive. I want to make sure that they have the resources and cooperation of the government to make sure that anybody else who is still in prison, wrongfully convicted, has a much easier time getting out. This doesn't mean we're going to release violent prisoners into the streets. That's not who we're talking about. We're talking about people who could be your sister, your cousin, your mother, or your child who has been wrongly convicted of a crime and possibly pressured into giving a false admission that they committed the crime. This happens all the time, and it's been proven that these people are factually innocent. We cannot call ourselves a free country when we have all of these people in prison for all of these non-violent crimes and wrongful accusations. This is what I'm going to do on day one and continue throughout my presidency.